Welcome to Song Stories with Six the Law, and here's the story behind these lyrics.
I remember ladies in a vehicle laughing at us cause we didn't have a vehicle. Getting to the after party, we needed a miracle. Remember telling Keith that we need to hit the pinnacle.
Okay, so this happened when I was in my third year of varsity college, and I was on my internship. I was doing my internship in the capital here in Harare. So, brief background: I did my varsity in Mutare, the eastern side of Zimbabwe, at a university called Africa University. But I was working in Harare at that time because I was doing the internship required to, as per the requirements of my course. So there was a call out for artists to come and perform at the University of Zimbabwe here in Harare. And I went and I did my audition. They loved my audition. It was actually very cool because they'd never heard my music before. But I went there, one man, just did my audition, and people were actually like vibing out to it. A couple of girls were actually like singing the lyrics already, and this is the first interaction they had with the music. So I was just like, yo, this is fine. So auditions went great. Then came the actual day that I had to perform. So I remember this was back in the day when there was Harare International Festival of the Arts, Haifa. Um, and yeah, it was crazy. That day was like just insane. So I get to the venue. I was with my boy Keith JFK. We'd actually gone for rehearsals in the afternoon. Everything was cool. Everything was dope. We're ready for the show. We get there. Turns out there's one microphone that's working, and we had kind of like we're supposed to perform as a duo, and he was just kind of like, "Hey, bro, just go do your thing. Um, it's cool." I was like, "Yo, we can pass the microphone," but he was like, "Nah, let's just you just go do your thing." So I go there, one man, just a backtrack, no band, no nothing, performing new songs to an entire crowd of people. There's celebrities in the crowd. I must say the hospitality was super dope that day because like we're in the section, same section with like established artists, and they were just like treating us really, really dope. And then so I do my thing on stage, and like I think I killed it, like everyone's hitting me up like, yo, this is dope, this was fire, etc, etc. And I was just like, chuffed, right? Um, then came after the show. So I didn't have a car on the day, didn't have a vehicle, and everyone's now going to the after party. So the after party was like gonna be in the city, and everyone's going out. Then this car full of girls pulls up, and they're like, "Oh, you the one who performed? That was so fire!" Then they're like, "Are you guys going to the after party? Wait, you guys don't have a car? Minamota." Then they bust out laughing, like it was crazy. Like, after having such a kind of peak night, even though there was like so many ups and downs, just to have like that, bam, damn, like they were just like, yo. And bear in mind, these are days where it's kind of like, oh man, um, that could really knock you, knock you off your game. We're like, damn. Then, in fact, everyone just leaves, right? Because we're strapped for cash, low on cash, no vehicle. We're just there, like at the venue, and we're kind of like the last ones there. So then we just walk off to this service station, and the guys working there, funny enough, they're watching some show. I don't know if it was a Vampire Diaries or something like that. And then we spend like a good 30 minutes just talking to these guys, just talking about our plight and what just happened. And we end up watching Vampire Diaries at a service station, right? And then what happened next? And then we find like there's a bus, what we call combis here, right? The last combi that's going into town. This could be someone who could have just kidnapped us. We didn't care. We're just like, hey, bro, let's just get into the city and make a plan from there. We get into the city, and we, yeah, by some miracle, and the festival is happening, so the city's just like a buzz. And we're like, yo, let's actually hit that after party. We get to the after party, and there's this long line of people right there. And like the person at the gate is one of the coordinators from the pageant. And he's like, yo, y'all don't wait in line. You guys performed. Come through. And we skipped the whole line, got VIP treatment, and the night was actually salvaged. Yeah, so that's where that line came from. I remember ladies in a vehicle laughing at us because we didn't have a vehicle. Getting to the after party, we needed a miracle. Remember telling Keith that we need to hit the pinnacle. So that was something throughout the situation. I was just telling Keith, like, yo, this rap money gotta come through. We need to come correct to these events. We need to hit the pinnacle. We need to keep pushing. Um, yeah, it was an interesting experience. It was tough, but ultimately, looking back now, it's like a funny story, right? It's like, yeah. Anyway, A Boy in a Blanket available on all platforms. This was a story about the first two lines from Look at You featuring Nechi. Bless.